welcome to your workout. Today's workout is going to focus on your back pain and trying to remedy your back pain with some of these Pilates exercises that will be helpful for you. You can strengthen your back, and you can also do some stretches that will help you with your pain. I have a little bit of back pain on my right side, so I always do these stretches just to keep it moving smoothly. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We'll spend most of the time on the floor. We're not gonna be standing up, and I'll catch you in just a second. All right, welcome to your workout. We're gonna go ahead and get started with some back pain relief exercises and stretches, and then some other exercises that help strengthen your back muscles so that you can be stronger back there. You can strengthen your core. It'll help take some of the pain and effort out of your lower back. So to start, let's get into our cat-cow position, which is basically a great starter in Pilates and yoga. So you're on all fours in a neutral spine position. You're just gonna lift up and inhale on the sinking lift down, the roll down. You're lifting up, exhale, and then curve your spine, then lift up and down. Eventually you get into a little bit of a rhythm. And you should feel a nice stretch in your abdominal muscles and then a little bit of relief in your back. Let's take the left leg and cross it behind. I don't know if you just heard my back cracking, but if you place the knee on the back side of the right leg, you feel a good little back stretch. Now, make sure that if you don't have any medical issues that prevent you from doing this, so this is assuming that you have just mild pain, not anything severe that needs to be medically treated. Okay, so that's a good little stretch. And then take the opposite leg and then go into that side. And then you feel the cracks and the creaks and cracks. And you can face the opposite way. All right, now we're gonna go into our bird dog. So this is an opposite arm and leg stretch. You're balancing. Let's hold here. And then switch it out. Holding. And then now let's do a couple at a faster pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to come down into a child's pose. You can make it a wide knee, open knee, or close the knees. And then you can reach, you can split the arms or take them together to one side. This is a really good stretch. And then walk it over to the other side. All right, and now we're going to come down into our prone position and do a few exercises from belly position, and then we'll go to the other side, do some in a reverse position. Okay, so you're going to prop yourselves up onto your forearms. And we're going to look to the left and to the right. Try to bring those glute muscles together. So if your feet are flared out, pull everything in to the center of your body. And we're focusing the attention on the glutes and not the lower back. Now let's take a single leg kick. A few of these. strengthening the back. Hi, buddy. Here comes my little snowman. Oh, there you are. Hi, buddy. And then we're gonna do, you can help me, you wanna stretch your lower back? All right, so we're gonna do a dart exercise. So take your arms and your legs and we're going to lift up. Keep the heels pressed together.
Don't follow me.
So you're just holding in this position and then relax. We'll do a few exercises that are similar like this. And squeeze your shoulder blades together. Your heels are pressing together so you feel this in your hamstrings and the lift is coming from the glutes. And relax and lift up. And relax. Now we're going to swim on the floor. So the opposite arm and the opposite leg are lifting up at the same time. Keep pressing your bones from your hip bones, pelvic bones into the floor. And do a few of these. You can move a little bit faster if you want. All right, and that gets you warmed up. And now we will go into a larger movement, which is the swan dive. The arms are extended out, both arms on both sides, and you're going to fly into the lake. And then release and lift up. Try to lift your chest up a little bit higher and release. And then come down. 2 more, lift up. And then bring it back up one more time. Good. All right, and then let's do our double leg kick. So the hands are gonna clasp together behind the back, and you're going to peel your chest off the floor and together with the legs. Lift up, so you're squeezing your arms together. And 3, 4, and 5. So these are all very similar exercises targeting your spine strength. Rolling over now onto the hip. So you're on the meaty side of your hip, and we're gonna do some hip openers. So you have to balance on your hip. And this is gonna help you with your lower back, relieving the pain. And bring that leg up and catch it and hold it. And then you can shift your body a little bit to the left and the right so you feel the stretch in your lower back. And then bring the feet together. Now you're going to take the knees, rest one knee on the floor, and we're opening and closing the knees for the clamshell. These are targeted to help your back and to strengthen your hips, strengthen your core, pushing up. And I feel my lower back just stretching and popping. And then push open. All right, now take the top leg and place it in front and drop that knee to the floor. Roll the opposite shoulder to the other side. So you're getting a good spine twist here. This is a deep stretch in your lower back. Breathe into it. See if you can hold that there. And bring it up. Let's do the same thing on the other side. All right, so we are flipping over. We're gonna do our hip opener on this side. You can either have your arm resting down or prop it up and take the leg up and down. Then on the 10th one, let's grab that leg. If you need like a belt or something to assist you, or even hook your arm under it, you're getting into like a side happy baby. So push up on that leg, stretch it out. Hi, buddy. Oh, I'm flipping over. He's got his mouth taped together. Why would we do that? Hi, buddy. You want to help me? You can't talk? We're going to do a clamshell. Come do the clamshell with me. Oh, you're sticky. So we're doing the clamshell. I don't know if you can see me. Sorry, sweetheart. I don't know if you can see me, but you're opening and closing the knees. The bottom knee is resting. Come here, hon. Is resting on the mat. As you're pushing the leg open, there you go. Do close and open. Close and open the knees. You are pushing the hips. There you go. And you're just opening, getting the hip and the glute muscle into it. Good. All right, but you're so cute. What are you doing? You see if it follows you? Come here, I'm gonna stretch my leg out. I don't want you to get hurt. We're gonna take the top leg and stretch the lower back. So take the top leg and twist to the side. So you're rolling your opposite shoulder. Getting a good spine twist here.
Ow, that hurt.
Oh no. If you had a mustache, you don't anymore.
Don't follow me, Carmen. Follow her.
Oh no.
Don't follow me.
It's okay, it's okay.
Don't follow me.
We can fix it. Okay, so now you're gonna roll over onto your spine and roll over onto your spine. We're gonna do some roll ups. All right, so taking your arms overhead. Take your arms overhead.
There we go.
It's following me. Peel yourself up. And then take your arms and give it that extra boost for a stretch. And then let's do a couple of these. So roll yourself up, lift the arms up, and then slide it back down. You are articulating the spine. Roll your body up, lift up tall, and then roll it back down. Lift back up. There you go. And then we are going to fold into a hamstring stretch. So this is great for the lower back. Hamstring stretch. I've heard that if you have tight hamstrings, your back is probably in pain. So you want to loosen up your hamstrings, and that will help alleviate some of the pain. You can separate your heels. You can grab a towel and reach for your feet or reach down the middle and just push through, hinging from the hips. Push through. If you need to bend your knees to work on the stretch, you can also do that. And then carefully try to straighten them. Also, you can have your hands underneath your knees if you need a little more stability here. Just give it a good stretch. Take your face as close to your knees as you can. You're folding forward. Now you can put your feet closer together. So if they were just a little bit apart, now bring them closer together. Bend your knees if you need to, or take your arms underneath, wrap them under your legs, and then we're stretching. We're just stretching this out.
Stretching what?
And then carefully bring one leg up. We're going to do a seated spinal twist. Oh, you're so pretty. Do a seated spinal twist. The hand can wrap around the knee, or the elbow can go behind the knee, hook behind the knee like that, so that you get into that twist. Try to look over the opposite shoulder. So this is another variation of a seated spine twist. We're going to do the other side. Many variations of these spine stretches that help alleviate any pain. So again, you're going to twist and hug the other leg. You can press your elbow against the knee and look over the opposite shoulder. Cracking, cracking. Good. And now we can come into a figure four. So figure four can be done from a supine position. So you can be on your back, or you can sit up. And the sitting up version is like this. So you've got one leg on top of the other. Here's the side view. And your hands are pressing behind you, so you sit up nice and tall. The closer your hands are coming, you're going to feel that deeper in the glute. So bring your hands as close as you can to the lower back and sit into this stretch. Hold it. If you want the supine version, you're coming into this figure four and your left hand is going through the leg right there, and then you're clasping the hands together and pulling. And there's my back cracking. So this is a good pain relief. Stretching is a very good way to go if you need some pain relief. You can switch it out. You can do the seated version. I'm going to do the supine, the spine version here, and then I will sit up and show you. You can roll like a ball to get up. And the seated version of this side, hands are up against your spine, your lower back, and you come up tall into this stretch, and then you feel a deep stretch, all the way into that glute muscle. Good. All right. Then we're going to come into some bridging exercises. So come down to your mat. We're still in kind of like this spine position, and we're going to do our bridges. So you're just pushing your hips up. The motion is coming from your hamstrings right underneath and from your glutes. You want to leave your back out of it. So if you're using your back, try to shift the exercise into these lower leg and glute muscles. Push up with the hips. Let's do several of these. Just get into a rhythm. Maybe like 15 of them. And again, once you get into the spot where you feel that your glutes are doing the work and not your lower back, it becomes pretty easy. You're just pushing. Now you're just getting this muscle exercise, strength training here. And then you're just going to hold here in your bridge. It might feel painful, but you do want to feel that right there in your glutes, right underneath here, these muscles. Good. We can do a single leg figure four version of that also. Isolate that muscle a little bit more. Okay, then we're going to switch it and do the other side. Just pushing up, get into a rhythm, and push the hips up. And that was about 15 of those. Then take your legs up and drop one. And let's just stretch out this leg. You can pulse the other leg or you can hold it still. And we're just trying to take some of the relief off the lower back by working the hamstrings. You can pull this leg into your chest, but then also do the straight leg version. So let's do a few of those. Bring it to the chest and push up. Chest and up. Chest and up. And 9 and 10. And then keep that leg up there straight. Press the spine into the mat. Neutral spine position. Then you can cross this leg. So take the big toe and cross the leg a little bit, not too far. Cross your body. And then set it down. Let's take the other leg up. Bring it in. If you want to do a little pulse, you can try that. And then bring it to your chest and extend. In and up. In and up. Again, the whole time I'm pressing my hips into the floor, keeping my spine in neutral. And then I'm holding that leg up. You can pull it in closer, and then you could take the outside or the big toe of that foot and then cross the body with it. But try to keep both hips on the floor if they're trying to lift up. And then bring the heels together and rock a little bit back and forth. This takes some of the pressure off the back. Come into your supine butterfly and just try to neutralize your spine as you're rocking your knees back and forth here. Neutral spine. And I'm just activating one glute muscle at a time, so I'm pushing one side versus the other. I'm alternating, pushing with one glute into the floor. And then we're going to come up carefully, roll yourself up like a ball to get up, and let's come down and pull back up and down, pull back up, down, pull back up, and one more, down, pull back up. Take your hands behind you. We're going to come up into a crab walk position. So you're pushing up with your hips. This is a reverse bridge. Come down, push up, down and up. You can keep your elbow straight, but come all the way up with your hips. This is your reverse bridge. It feels very familiar. You're just tapping your glutes to the floor. When you come up, push the glute muscles together. And then push, and then let's hold here. Squeezing those glutes together, activating them. Good. And then step your knees forward. Let's do one more exercise. Let's come into a forearm plank. So your forearms are going to tap down to your mat. Drop your hips. And let's hold here for 30 seconds. Actually, let's hold here for a minute. Let's do a full minute. You can open your palms up to the sky. And the whole time you want to activate the hips. Lift up in the hips. Lift up. Bring the glutes together, bring the heels together if you feel like you're not getting the full benefit. Activating the core, makes your back stronger, makes your core stronger. that was about a minute. Then come back down, rest for just a second. Stretch out your upper spine, your upper back. And then roll up, and that's going to be it for your back pain relief session. Pilates exercises that'll help you get your core stronger and hopefully alleviate some of the pain you have in your back. Of course, you need to seek medical attention. If you have a bigger problem than just minor muscle aches and pains, you definitely should see a specialist for that. But this is just some exercises that can help you stretch your way into a healthier back. And I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Bye.